Thing all set up here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Something strange in the neighborhood. Wonder who I should call. Anyway, we got a new box in. We got some more pennies. Can't wait to go through 500 pennies. See if we can find any key dates again like we did last time. That'll be cool. That'll be fun. I think we will. I think we'll find them. What do you guys think? Put your guesses in there. I guess it's a knee song, not a new song. Look at my typing there. Hey, what's up? Everybody having a good one? Let's see if I can get back to Suno. I forgot to make that song in a funky 70s sound. See if it's still in the system here. Anyway, great to see you. Got this brand new box. Very excited by it. I think it's gonna be a great one. Oh, no more. Boy, I wonder how I could do that. Let's see if we can do a manage, reuse prompt. Oh, there we go. And then we'll do it down at the bottom here. Excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna do it with 1970s funk. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hello, everyone. Turtle Pays, Laura, Wild Thing. That's that Candace. Good to see you. Let's see, 1970s funky funk. Boom, 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 boom. All right, glasses. Ready to go. My fork and my napkin from earlier. Had teriyaki madness tonight. Teriyaki madness. It was decent. It was all right. It was pure madness. All right, who's ready? Raise your hand. Let's do it. Big bag of buckwheats, exactly. Oh! All right, wrong tool. Gotta have the right tool. If you get the wrong tool, damage can happen. Let's go out this way and get the knife, not the hook. The hook! There we go. Same guy, same person, same company. Question was, do you think it was a one-time deal, or do you think that each one of his bags is loaded with stuff? We'll find out. I did this so you don't have to order yet. You can find out if it's worth the $70, including shipping and tax, to get yourself a bag of 500 wheat pennies. Says he had 12 available. We got 2 of them. So that's, was that 16%? Something like that. Get those in there. It was a great find last time, so I'm hoping for something similar. All right, here's that new song, Stand By. Gotta put this on. Let's see what it sounds like, funky. There we go. Got him. No, not the same. There we go. A little funkier. Little funkier. No. It's a rock and roll song. Got one more version of it coming up here. Try the porn theme, see what happens. All right, look at these guys right here. Here we go. That's what we had last time. I already see steel pennies, couple of them. Couple steel pennies in here. And it's torn open. Oh, I must have cut that. I did that. There's the thing thanking us for our stuff. Let's go through these pennies. We have our penny. Let me find the penny. What are they called? 2x2s. Let's get ready with the right size. This is the 1.1 inch. That's pretty big. Let's go with, depends on who you're asking. There's 1.5 inch, too big. From a coin collecting perspective. This one is the 1.2. They get a little bit of everything here. Very nice. And this one is, so these are the larger size coins, so that's fine. We had that one thing of penny ones that we got that we never were going to use, but now we're going to use them. I guess we'll just use the nickel ones. Here we go. Let's find some really cool stuff. What's going on? That's what she said. Yeah, the crew is here. Happy Friday night. Hope you had a great day. I worked hard today. Had a hard day of work. It was a great day. Let's go in the bucket. Let's put the pennies in the bucket. I've already torn up the bag. I wish I would have kept the bag. Let's go through the bucket bag. The bag of buckets. Oh, wow. Steals galore. 1, 2, 3 right here. 4 steel pennies. Let's see what we got. 5 steel pennies. 6 steel pennies. So right here, 7 steel pennies. I bet there's more. But starting right off the bat, 7 steel pennies. The 1943s. Let's see if there's a 44 in here. 43. 43. 43. There's a 43. 43S. There we go. San Francisco 43. And 43 and a 43. Very cool. So 7 Steelies. We have a tube. We'll put those in with the, got some dimes in there. And let's go through these. Let's find something very collectible. Something very, very nice. I can't believe I ruined the bag. Can't believe I ruined the bag, but I did. All right, what do we got here tonight? See if it's any better or any worse than the other one. 1919 Philadelphia, 1958. There's a 29 in pretty good shape. Let me get you down there. 29. Got some design left on the leaf, on the wheats on the back there. Very cool. 58. There's a clean 56. Some 56s. 46. A 46, and here's a mint luster 56. 44. The rare 44 with the L touching the rim. 55D. What's going on, everybody? Good to have you here. Brand new bag coming in. 20 channel members, Dynamic Man. Holy cow, 20 channel members. DMAC starting us off tonight. Thank you so much, DMAC. Holy cow, 20 channel members. Let me get the wheel going here. Started off right. My goodness. S. Kennedy, Colin Blovick, Remy Dog, David Gersh, Time for a Quick Scratch, Stacking Surfer, Stuck 360, Oliver Snyder, Rochelle Summers, Yup, James Dram, Trappers Inc., Michael Meeks, New England Fire Videos, Gustavsson, Kevin Blanchard, Laura Hope, BR Engine, Chevy Bulls, The Rare Guy, all new channel members. Thank you, Dynamic Man, DMAC. DMAC. Get wheels set up here. Holy cow, fantastic. Wheel number 1, got to go away. Remove wheel number 1. There we go. Remove. Let's do it. My goodness. 1 second here. Wheel number 1 going away. They become wheel number 1. All right. Wheel number 2 is our new wheel. We've got our winners from yesterday. So we got DMAC. There we go. Where did I check if my gift membership is okay? Someone can help you with that. I really don't know. That's a great question. Who can help with that question? All right. Let's keep looking here. 1919, another one. Rubbed on the front. 41, 56, 56, 55. Let's get ourselves a double die. 29, 46, 25, 53, 56. A lot of 50s in here. 1950, 1926 mint mark. Nope. 26 Philadelphia. 48, 40, 41, 50, 57, 47 right there. It's our first groups. Let's find some old collectible stuff here. 1940, 45 damaged. 56, 44. Looks like an old one. 1927, no mint mark. That's that rare no mint mark variety that people put on the internet. There's a 17D or S, 1917D. Not a super scarce date, but it is older. Does have a mint mark on it, 1917D. Put that over here. We'll check out the values in our new book here in just a minute. We'll get the early pennies. 41, 56, 17P. Maybe get his PDS set. 49, 45, 16. You got a 1916. Let's take a look at that one right there. 1916. Super Chat, Real Bronze 03. Let me grab that real quick. Real Bronze 03 with a Super Chat. I believe he wants you to know something. It says the following. Loonfest weekend is next weekend. Be there or be square-ish. If you can't be there, want to see all the activities, it'll be streamed on my channel, Real Bronze 03, every night, so make sure you subscribe and have notifications on. Also, it's when Coach gets to let loose, so don't miss it. I never let loose. Very conservative. Thank you, Real Braun, RB03 Super Chat. RB03. Thank you very much. RB03. Very cool. RB03. 3 times when you do it on the PayPal. There we go. More stuff. Let's see what we got here. 57. 54. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed until we get through the whole thing, because I'll probably be like last time I was going, yeah, this box has got nothing in it. And then boom, an 09S. There's a 39 and a 35. We're going to take a look at these old 30s and look for double dies. We're actually going to put them under the microscope like some of the really cool channels do. Let's see if we can't find the double dies. 54, 45, 51, 28. No mint mark, but it's got some wheat. 27, 54, 48, 51, and a 1907 Indian head penny. Look at that right there. 1907 Indian head penny. Our first cool coin out of the box here, out of the bag. 1907 Indian head penny. A little rough on the rim, but it's what you get when you pay for it. The rough on the rim. 1907. We'll put that off to the side. Someone can pick this later tonight if you want. That's the obverse, and that's the reverse. 1907. It's better than a wheat penny. That in there. Like that. There we go. Very cool. Super chat from Natalie Peters. Let me grab that real quick. Super chat, Natalie Peters. Dropping coins. Natalie Peters. Nat P with M. Min Pick. D-Mac. Angie. Kathy Keith. Nate Dog. Kevin Hall. There's Michael Rose. JB. IT. Wild Thing. There's Laura R. Braun. SLS. And that's me. Fantastic. Thanks so much, Natalie Peters, for the super chat. What's up, Sleepy Bird's Nest? Welcome back. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Let's get back to it here. I got to find that one I dropped. This one right here. One of the older ones. Is that the 16? Oh, it's the 17 right there. So you have a 16, a 17, a 17D. So far, so good. We're going to find us, I want to get a 14D. There's a 34, a 31S, 16S in high grade would be great. 15S is a good one. Any of the mint marked early ones, they're not cleaned, they're good. 29. Hey, Coach, can you dupe everyone that knows the years the Wheaties are minted? Also, you have your Wheaties in the same China we use. Oh, very nice. The good China. So, yeah, who can type into the chat what year wheat pennies were made? Type it into the chat, whatever year wheat pennies were made. Oh, in 1933, that's a better year. All right. And then we will put you on the wheel. 1921, cool. Get some cool dates here. 1917, 36, 46, What year were wheat pennies made? What years? From what years to what years? Just put any kind of years in there. Get you on the wheel. Thank you so much. Super chat from Kitty Mister. See who we got here. Who all is here right now? 44 people. Should be 44 guesses. 44 answers. Like Mountain Billy. Then there is Miss Blue. You got your package? Nice. Indigenous Treasures. Michael Rose. Anna C. There's Adam Modern Man. We've got Wild Thing. There's I Love ArgTC. There's Michael Rose. That's all right. Got Jason Van Oort. Jason Vanoord. Got you on the wheel there. Something 19-ish. 19-something through 19-something. Thank you, Just TB. That's perfect. We got Jeff A. Lewis. Good to see you, Jeff A. Lewis. Thanks for joining us today. Vic Debs. That's 1 year that they made it. Got Candace Patterson. There's Shiloh Martin. Shiloh, good job. ShiloeMartin on the wheel. Love and Life. 1909. Lori L. Got you. And Laura R. Hector Martinez. Thank you, thank you. Super chat, Kevin Hall. Thank you, Kevin Hall. With the Nat P. SLS. Joey Brown. Angie. Laura R. It's Vegas Time. Wild Thing. Kathy Keith. That's me. And Tina Bebop. Very cool. Thank you, Kevin Hall. Steve Miller, got 09 to 58. Double dip, Diana, double dip coming up. Diana, double dip, we have a double dip. Nate Dog, thank you so much. Fantastic, Annis, we got you. Turtle Pays. If you click join, BMTX, got you. And you missed me. I was the first person. I didn't miss you. I didn't miss you. I didn't miss you. I didn't miss you. I may not have said your name, but I didn't miss you. Sometimes I don't say the name. Sometimes I just type. I didn't miss you. Braun with a super chat. I'm going to type them in quietly. All right. Thank you, Real Braun, for Diana, Nate Dog, Wild Thing, Laura, Michael Rose, Angie, Turtle Pays, Love and Life, It's Vegas Time, Steve Miller, The Duke, Kathy Keith, Lori L, Wasamata, Mish, Jared, Tim, Melody, Joey, Indigenous, Shawnette, Mountain Billy, Natalie P, SLS, Margie, Abe Lincoln, Shree, Keon, Marnie, Amber, Raymond, Extragen, Mary, Belly Loves, Barbara, DCW, Gabe, Steve P, and DP. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. Diana double dip time. We'll do our first of many double dips. Allegedly. Nick. All right. There we go. We're going to double dip for Diana. Take everyone. Grab the entire list. Control copy. Enter it. And we're double dipped. Double dipped. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Chip got no dip. All right. This is a new bag of wheat pennies. We're looking to see if 2 rolls are fantastic or 2 bags are fantastic or just the one. So 1958, there's a 58 over 57 variety. I would love to find one. 58 over 57. Angie with 20 channel members. Holy cow. Thank you, Angie. Wow. Got Marilyn LeBron, Asematic, Fujitsu Polycom, Jens Tim, Marilyn LeBron, CV1. Did it say, there you go. Chip Doogie, Christina Bradley, Biggie J, Kinda Wild, 7-Up Heads Up, Coin Hunts Texas, Annie Ray, Coin Hunt 101, Arzel the One Nice Coin, Steve Bowldeep, Guy Walker, Deeper Detecting, Investable Collectibles, and Coin Dude 71, Stephen H 999, and Kevin Fresh, all new channel members. Thank you so much. Angie, super chat. Angie. The super channel sponsorships. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate you very much. Holy cow. 58 double die would be awesome. The double dip. So there is one out there. We just have to find it. 58 double die is a 58 over 7. There's the buy versions where there's a BIE. There's a die break between the B and the E. And other stuff. Interesting coin. Looks kind of cool there. There's some tool marks there by the C. Anyway, neat coin. We'll be doing a lot more of this investigative of coins as we get into it a little bit more. 1914, but not the D. 14D is a key date. 14D, we could look at it for months and hours. The D will never show up. But it is 1914. We're getting some teens in here. This one's pockmarked on the back, though. Hashtag winnings, yes. What else we got here? Thanks for joining us, all the new folks. Good to have you with us. 1938S, that's a better date. 38 San Francisco, that one will get a holder. Here's a 16. Also got some clips on it. Some older looking coins, 1919, 1930. The more teens, the more 30s we get, the more valuable they are. They're like 15 cents a piece for commons now. 57, 46, 37. A lot of double dies available on those 30s. 1928, 51. We just need some mint marks on those early coins. 29, 56, 44, 57, 42, 57. Hut. Number 307, Heaven. What? Indigenous Treasures, thank you for the super chat. IT with a super chat. Thank you. Outstanding. Thank you so much for this super chat from Indigenous Treasures. Thank you. Thank you. More steel. Another steel penny, 1943. It's number 8. Here's another one, number 9. Got 9 steel pennies. You found a double die obverse? Cool. They're fun to find. Definitely fun to find. 56, 39, 54. We got an 09S last time we bought it from this guy, so we're hoping for something similar, or if it was just a one-time deal. If it's just a one-time deal, these are not worth it. I think they're pricey, but if you get something cool like that, then it's definitely worth it. We got a 13S also in the last batch. It was cleaned, but really cool. 1920 cleaned. 41, 46, 58s again, 57s. Not a whole lot of S-mints. A lot of P's and D's for an unsearched bag of pennies. Lots of P's and D's. No S's in the unsearched bag. 34 and 45. What's up, Firefighter Dave, Barbell Bar Rose, Angie, DCW. Welcome, everybody. 19, 55, 58, 20. 29, 51, 55, 56, 57, 29, more 50s, a lot of 50s. You get through a lot of 50s. There's a 39 in pretty good shape. The cleaned copper. On the back, looked like, but the front was nice. 46S, there's an S mint. 54P, just dropped it back in. We got an old one here. 17. We had a P and a D earlier. Is this an S? Nope, just a Philadelphia. So plenty of 17s, almost a whole roll. That'd be fun. 27, when I was a kid, I bought a box of tubed pennies, just like we were doing with our nickels, from a guy. He had them from 1909 on, and I just made a offer of $200. I had no idea what it was worth. I didn't have $200, and I came home and I go, hey, guess what? I just bought this for $200. And their parents are like, you mean we got to pay $200? I go, I guess so. So, yeah, they ended up paying it off for me. So I owe them $200. At some point, I got to pay them back. 50 people hanging out. Appreciate you being here. $51S, 40s and 52s. A lot of 58s last year, the wheat penny. See if we can find another Indian head. 1914, something weird with that coin. This looks like damage and not a mint mark. If it was a D in that condition, it's still not spectacular, but it's a great coin to because it's a low mintage one, but it looks damaged. We'll take a quick peek at it up close here. Just here to see the coach's ass. Nice. All right, let's take a look up close on this guy. 1914. No mint mark, but it's really beat up. Look at that. Barely a 1914. Keep dropping them. Barely 1914. Almost good. AG condition. Marilyn, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Fantastic. I got one more light I could turn on, I guess. 29S. 29S. A better date, early 20s, late 20s with mint marks. 20, damage 44, 26, 53. The other one didn't have this many 20s in it. That might be a trade-off. That might not be a good sign. 1913. Expect we'll get a 10 in here as well. Indigenous Super Chat. Thank you so much, Indigenous Treasure. 55, 28. IT Super Chat. Thank you very much. IT Super Chat. IT. Thank you, Indigenous Treasure. Super Chat. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the super support. $44, 55s, 53s, 45. 38 or 28? 28. It's not a good sign we can't make out the date. Another 18, 27. One roll of these could sell for $20 for the pre-1940s. 20, 28. So we get $20 back of our $70 purchase price if we get a full roll worth. Look at this garbage right here. Destroyed coin. All right, it's about this time I'd be complaining. Uncle Cliff, you got it. About this time I'd be complaining, but I'm not going to because we're going to find something really cool in this handful. Last time we did it, I started complaining, and then boom, we got the good one. Let's do it. So 25, 58s everywhere, 36, 44s, 26, 40, and 41, and 57. Coach, completely forgot to send you an email about the sports cards you gave me the other night. Do you just want to hold on to them till Loonfest? Are you coming to Loonfest? Sure, that's fine. I can hold on to them. That'd be fantastic. Yeah. Not a problem. $39, 53, 41, 56, 55, 48 and 50, 17, another 17. It's like they dumped a tube of 17s in their mix. We got the bulk of them in this batch right here. Cool saves on postage, yes, indeed. So I think Tundra Mike was asking, do I think it's a good deal? Based on what we've seen so far, we got lucky on the first bag, How did we get lucky? I don't know. This one is not worth the money. This one is not worth the money. Not even a 1909 regular coin in here. Just random unsearched coins that are completely searched. So I will not be ordering another one. 31. It's got some neat dates, 30, 31, whatever, but we'll look at the pricing on those here in a moment. 0 Indians in all your rolls. There's a 43D. So we got one of each, PD and S on the zinc. I think I owe somebody a steel cent set. We finally got one. 39. 38. 25. 29. 17 again. 17s and 58s rule. You guys can search coins by the pool. That'd be fun. You won't be able to see anything. Be so damn hot. There's that 10 I was telling you about. I knew we'd get a 2010. There it is. 1910, not a 2010. Horrible condition, but we got one. Usually get the 1910 mixed in. 1920. 35. Be hard pressed to say these are unsearched. 1930. 44. 51. 41. 57, 1930, and 1914 again. Nice brown coin, but no mint mark. This is what a cleaned one looks like after they tried to brown it up again. It's got a different hue to it. The local antique shop sells rolls of Wheaties for $8. That's crazy, isn't it? 16 times face. It's crazy, crazy. But people buy them. The price has gone way up since they stopped making the penny, allegedly. I mean, they're almost 20 cents a coin. It's crazy. You're getting wheat, Indian head penny pricing for wheat pennies now. I like it. I got a bag and a half of them now. Keep going up. Keep pushing it up. It's better than SpaceX. There we go. Got all those copper pennies with the wheats mixed in. Makes for a fun time for searching. All right, we're down to the last bit here. Down to the last bit. I'm not feeling love in this one. A major letdown after last time. I'm just trying to fill my wheat penny book. I have tons of extras. Cool. Yep. The wheat pennies books are fun to fill. Now you got to actually go to the coin shop and say, do you have 1929D, 1931S, all that kind of stuff. Where before you might actually find some of that in the rolls, but not anymore. They've got them broken down and broken down and broken down so many times. It's like cutting a powdery substance multiple times, putting baby powder with it. Before you know it, it's all baby powder. Before you know it, it's all 1950s. There's a 16, no mint mark. All right, where the other one was a home run, this one was a hit by pitch in the jock without a cup on. Yeah. So, yeah. Even Steven, evens out. We were way ahead, and now we're back to not even getting a bonus on the Keno game. So overall, A+ on the first one. This one, Sucky McSuckerson. There's a 43D, 43P. Where'd that tube go? So I want to make our, I think it's right here. Make our set. Who is it that I promised a set to? Sold at 12 for 280, but I'm selling a lot of what you're pulling. That I need. You're seeing a lot of what I'm pulling. Yeah, stick around because some of the stuff ends up being given away for free. For free. 43S, 43P, and 43D. There we go. I'd promised someone a steel cent set. I've got the list. I got the thing written down here somewhere. I'll find it. Yeah. Let me find the nickel holder so I can put these guys into a holder. They do make the coin, the 2x2s with 3 holes for the steel pennies. I don't particularly care for those, but some people like them. That way you get all 3 coins, the P, D, and the S together. You're going to the Philadelphia Mint and the New Jersey Coin Shop. Cool, very nice. Go get them. Get some souvenirs. They do sell souvenir sets at the mints. Turned out to be a good deal in 82 and 83. There you go. Dynamic Man, 20 channel members. Holy cow. 20 channel members from Dynamic Man. Let's see who we got. Got T-Bone, Corey Smith, Michael Gerard, Irma La Basta, Seed of Love, Irma Villa Seed of Love, Get Your Cray Crayon, Itching to Scratch, Michael Conte, Ashley 4K, Super Chat from Laura R, thank you, Stephen Taji, Curl, Kitty Dreisenbach, Jason Glauds, Ayer Shaw, Awi Saki, Chris Luttrell, Vegas Hot Mama, Loner Chick, Feltro, Sisakes, and Vegas, Nevada. Very nice. Thank you so much. Super Chat from Dynamic Man, or Super Channel sponsorship. Thank you, DMAC, for that. And Laura R with a Super Chat. Thank you, Laura R. Very nice. Thank you so much, Laura R. Super Chat. Very cool. Double dipping. All right, these guys got to put the staples down. We're going to take the book out. We're going to look at wheat pennies and their pricing. Oh, Adrian Morris, you got one? Did you get one? Adrian Morris got one. Let's see what we got here. Find of the night. Oh my God, you got one. You got one. The high D. Congratulations. My goodness. I've been looking for one of those. There it is. The D is misplaced between the 5 and the ribbon. This is a great nickel find. Wow. Fantastic. Good job. Oh my goodness. Let's see what those are worth, or what they're selling for. Let's go to eBay. That's fantastic. I wanted one of those so bad. I keep looking. Let's go with 1975 D nickel with the misplaced mint mark. This one's not quite as high as yours. They want $2.99. This one's like yours, but a worse condition. They want $3.99 or $3.50. $2.50 for that one. $7.60. That's a fillet. What? 75p? Not quite. It's got the D right there. That's a fake one. S over D? I don't think so. Very cool. Let's see if any of those have sold. So that guy who's got a thumb up his ass because, oh yeah, look at the sold ones. Here's the high. Oh, look at this one. This is a nickel with high misplaced mint mark. 2 coins pre-owned, $450 or $425. Someone actually bought this. Is not as high as yours. There's the regular one, and there's the high one. Regular, high, regular, high. Yours is higher than that. Very cool. $425. Look at this guy right here. Oh, this has a cut on it too, though. All right, this one's got the cut over here, and then the high place mint mark over there. Fantastic. $2,500 for that one. Here's one for $500. Similar condition to yours. That's a hell of a find. That is a legit error. That is freaking awesome. $401, $350. These are actual sale prices. So congratulations. Mountain Billy, first 5 to say he got a high D. Thank you, Mountain Billy. He got a high D. Let's get that on the wheel. He got a high D. You got a Heidi? That'll work. Candace Patterson, Love and Life. Indigenous Treasures, Uncle Cliff. And SLS. Very cool. You got a high D. Nice job. I want one. I was going to buy some quarters tomorrow, but I'm going to buy nickels again. I want the high D. That's worth more than the quarter with the 4th of July on it, in my opinion. That's worth more than that. Let's take a look at the 4th of July quarters. Our 4th of July quarter index. Let's go with 2026 quarter, 4th of July. 440. This one sold for $710. 524 on July 10th. 555. 409. 400. 564. 507. They're keeping the price up there. 403. 395. 430. 290. 420. Here's 10 for $333 each. This is a certified one for $2,700. There you go. $399. So it's simmering in the high 3s, low 4s right now. Here's another certified one for $910. $427. 10. $8,000. Why the hell would you pay $800 a coin? Seriously? So, between you and me, who's the person here? Tex HW 1966, you got a shitload of taxes to pay on that. They're going to get you on that one. The cost on that is $2.50. So you have $7,997.50 profit that you can't write off. And now they've changed the threshold from $20,000 to $600 again. So last year, if it was up to $20,000 in sales, you didn't have to pay tax on it. They wouldn't report it. Now it's $600. They changed it again on July 1st, I believe. So, wow, that's going to cost you about $4,000. Could have sold them individually? Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. Very cool. Pretty good deal, though. I mean, $8,000 for $2.50. Yeah, that's those 815 privy marks. That's going to be a hell of a tax bill. IRS is winning big on this one. Huge win for the IRS. I wish I could have recorded my 30-minute phone call with the IRS today. The lady fell asleep 2 times at least, and she was drunk or had a stroke while we were on the call. It was an amazing call. And finally, like, I'm waiting to go see my doctor till you finish this for me. And I'm just, oh, okay, let me take care of that for you. Unbelievable. Gotta have been drunk. Yeah, I heard it went back to 600 as of July 1st. Don't know if it's true or not. That's what the accountant people were saying. Laura R. with a super chat. Thank you, Laura R. Thank you. Uncle Cliff. Wild Thing. Bart Cummins, L'Oreal, and Love and Life. Thank you so much. Super chat, Laura R. Very kind of you. Let's take a look at our penny guide. What are pennies worth? The Pittman Act. The Pittman Act of 1918, typically discussed in terms of the effects on U.S. silver dollars and post-war recoinage. However, the story of Pittman Act involves much more: international trade, World War, and a supply and price of silver, and financially unstable in British India. The Indian subcontinent economy was deeply connected to silver. The rupee was backed by it and not gold. Therefore, any shortage of silver currency was a threat to credibility and function of the Indian monetary system. The Pittman Act is why there's 1921 peace dollars and 1921 Morgan dollars. Let me see if we can flip this thing over. Come on, baby. The Panic of 1893 is another one. See, anytime there's bad economy in the United States, that's what the coins you want to collect. Before the war, Britain managed the silver needs of India, blah, 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 so on and so forth. FDR suspends the gold standard right there. War nickels and steel cents from the war. Coinage Act of 1965, late in 1959, saw the mint not provide enough coins to meet demand, and the Federal Reserve, via the district banks and branches, began to ration coinage. During 1963, there was a regular rationing of all denominations and commercial banks, and their retail customers received fewer coins than needed. There was extensive shortage of some denominations during the 62 Christmas holiday shopping season. Typically, heavy demand for coins late in the year led to a significant amount of flow back in the winter months, but few coins returned to the banks and the Fed in early 1963. Officials placed the blame for shortages on coin collectors and investors. There was also a massive hoarding of the new silver Kennedy half dollars that were first produced in 1964. Because of the nonstop coin shortages, July 23rd of 65, the Coinage Act of 65 was enacted. It removed silver from the U.S. dime and quarter and lowered the content in the half dollar. Demand for the new silver Kennedy half dollar for 64 drove it completely out of circulation, and government stockpiles of silver were being rapidly depleted as it was projected to run out during 1968. In June 65, President Lyndon Johnson recommended congressional legislation that allowed production of a dime and a quarter with no silver content and debased half dollar. The new clad coin began circulating late in 65 along with their silver brothers. However, silver coins were hoarded starting in 67 when the Treasury ended its effort to keep the price of silver low. There you go. Lots of stuff here to read about. This is a fantastic book. What is this right here? 250 years of coinage. The privy mark used on a 1776-2026 coinage. Right there. Got that in there already. Got some old half dollars. The star privy mark on certain American Eagles of 2024. There's a star right there. So just creating scarcity. Different mint marks: San Francisco, New Orleans, Denver, Philadelphia. Different places on coins. Get yourself a book, learn about it. Third-party grading authentication, so on and so forth. Fantastic information in the Red Book. I used to read this cover to cover every year, even though it was the same stuff year over year. I would read it cover to cover and memorize everything I could about these coins. Where's the 1797 or 1779 New Jersey cent? I used to have one of these. Let me show you. Where's the New Jersey cent? 1797, I believe. 1795, 1783. So these are patterns over here. Was it 1787? Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, 1787, 1788. I had one of these New Jersey cents. What are they worth now? 1787, regular. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. 115, 145, 155, or 215. So mine was in barely good condition, so it would have been, I think I sold it for $30 like 40 years ago. Damn, should have kept it. Oh well, probably needed the money. All right, let's take a look at the pennies, large cents. There's the Indian head. S mint mark on the 08 and the 09, the only two with mint marks. There's one with an L in the ribbon in 1864. Used to have a couple of those with the L. Wow, $55 and good now. Prices are amazing on these now. 1909 S in good, $350 or $305. The regular 09 Indian head. We got an 07, $1.60. The 08 S with 1.1 million. So there's less 09Ss of the Indian head penny than there are 09S VDBs, but the 09S VDB is much more collected. All right, here we go. Here's the pennies we're looking for. Let's take a look here. Let me see if I can get this stabilized for you. All right, just regular pennies. So the 09 VDB, just the 09 VDB, the regular coin with no S, 470. 09 VDB double die obverse, didn't know they had them. The regular 09, 220. So the 09S starts at $90. The 09S VDB starts at $900. 10, 60 cents. 10S, $16. 11, 60 cents. 11D, $7.50. 11S, $38. These are good. They're very good condition. So very good is the second lowest, except, well, third lowest. There's fair and crappy coins. The 14D, holy cow, up to $235 now. I used to stay just around $60 to $80 for all my childhood and never moved. $235 now. 17 obverse double die. We'll have to take a look at ours, see if we can see what that looks like. That's right there. We got all those 17s. Maybe it'll be evident for us. Maybe we'll find a valuable coin. Maybe not. 22D normal without the D and a weak D. 3 different varieties of the 22. You got $23, $80, $750. These weak Ds used to sell for the same price as no D until people realized it's 2 different varieties. 1924D, $35. 26S, $12. Probably a good deal right there. 31S starts at $75. Those used to be like a $30 coin, $30 forever. Didn't go up. 31. So we got 31. We got 30, 20 cents, 80 cents for the 31. We got the 29S, we want 80 cents for that. The 25, 30 cents, 24, 40 cents, 27, 30 cents. A regular 17, which we got a bunch of, 40 cents and very good. Now let's look at the steel pennies. Okay, you got 36 double die obverse, $60, $47, $100, 3 different varieties. So we'll look at our 36s, 3 different types of double dies. Interesting. 37. 41 has some double dies. Didn't know that. Have to look for that. There's a 43 with a bold double mint mark. A 44 D over S. Different varieties you can find. Of course, we looked at the bronze and steel pennies and all that last time. The regular, they're listing the very good pennies now at 20 cents a piece. Used to be 8 cents and 5 cents. 20 cents a piece. 55 double die, $1,250. But basically anything from 1945 on is just a basic 20 cents across the board, 20 cents all the way over here. Some of them have a little bit of a premium when you get the higher grades, almost uncirculated. But here's an uncirculated 1945 for also 20 cents. So any grade up to uncirculated, 20 cents on the 45. 46, the same thing. So keep in mind there's a billion 1945s coming out of the war, 1 billion pennies. They've been making 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 billion pennies recently. So the question is, will they be worth more money because they quit making them? And my answer is no, they won't be. Because here's a billion that were made, which has depressed the value, 20 cents all the way across to the low grade uncirculated, and then 40 cents and 220 for higher grade. So the same thing with the current pennies, you can have buckets and buckets and buckets full of them. Because there's so many, it'll depress the value forever. 58 double die obverse, this is what we're gonna look for. 58 double die obverse, look at that. MS63, $342,000, $480,000 for MS65. How cool would that be to get one of those? Fantastic, some proof strikes. And of course the memorial pennies. Mostly they list the uncirculated condition on these because there's so many of them. Wide AMs, short 99. Boy, that price came way down. Holy cow. That used to be $10,000. And so many people are finding them. Here's another example. Super rare, super rare, super rare until people start finding them. The price comes way down. Let me see if I have an older book here. I want to show it to you. Holy cow. That price came down. Pennies. See if they even list it in this book. They list it in here. Okay, this is before it went up. So they were 30, 30, and 40. Then at one point went up to like $10,000 because they couldn't find any. And then it's back down. So interesting. Interesting. I'll have to do some research on that and find the one where it showed that. Interesting. 2008 D, last year of the Memorial Penny, 2.8 billion, 2.5 billion. Look at this, 4 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion. Never have any value except for the high grade certified coins right there. And of course, the proof ones. Missing mint marks. There's the Abe Lincoln coins. So this one, there's a couple different varieties. There's the satin finish ones, which are made with copper. That's the ones out of the mint sets that we've been talking about. You know, MS67 pennies out of the satin finish, $6, $6, $6. The ones out of the rolls, $200, $290, $260, whatever. There you go. Lots of cool stuff there. And then, of course, the shield pennies. What a joke. What a joke. So 2010, right here, let me zoom out a little bit. 2010, the first year of the penny. MS67, $1,000. $1,000, $1,100 for the 2010 MS67. They had trouble striking the coins the first year. So high-grade coins of 2010, very valuable. Then it kind of settles down, regular, regular, regular. There's a couple other coins in here. 210,000 of the 2017 S's, a little bit of a premium. Actually less than the 2017 D with 4.2 billion. It's because they're making them for collectors, the price is depressed. The same way the the privy mark. The 2026, 2020, whatever. See if they have the 2025 privy mark. Look at this right here. They made 232 of them. They listed at $18,000 and $24,000 for 232 of them. The Philadelphia one, 232 of them, $42,000. And the other one, 232 of them. So they made only 232 of each of those, and they're worth so much money. And people are paying up to $800,000 for those. Now look where they're listing them as. Reverse proof, $415,000. This is the one I think is a great deal. It's the 2019 W reverse proof, $415,000. This one I paid up to $100 for. This is the proof one. Where's the uncirculated one? Let me find that. That's the proof one. Where's the uncirculated? There's the extra V. They estimate 3,000 of those. Oh my gosh, look at the price. If that's true, I've got 2 of those. Holy cow, we gave one away for $23. Damn. $160 they're listing it for, the extra V 2023. Where's it at? 2019 W. Here we go, 346,000. That's it for the enhanced uncirculated. The reverse proof one is the one that I got. Reverse proof right there. I still think it's a hell of a deal. Anyway, those are my opinions. What do you guys think? Damn, 2023 extra V. Had my single biggest sale and whatnot today. Guy spent $85. Nice. Very cool. Let's go 2023 V penny. Here's one, MS66 red. So there's a disconnect between this and this. So let's go back to the book. Let's go back to the book. Pennies. 2-cent pieces. Here we go. So the 2023 extra V, they estimate 3,000. So MS65, 160, MS66, 195, MS67, $415. Here's an MS66 certified for just $65. Here's one MS65 red. So what's the difference here? There's 150 for the MS67. So why Red brown, maybe? Each. How many would you like? 10 available. There's only 3,000. This guy has 10 of them. That might be a good deal if you want to put one away. The guy had over 114. So this, again, is an example of this guy got all of them. You know, he opened up a bunch of rolls and got them. And so he's blowing them out, just making some money on them, getting rid of them. So for an MS 66, $65, 61.75, 61.10. Get them down to $59.80 if you buy 7 of them. When there's too many of them, the price is depressed. Coins. There you have it. Any questions? No questions. All right. We're going to go through some more stuff here. More bags of stuff to see if we have any wheats mixed in. What do we got? These are coppers, wheats. We don't know. We're going to find out. I think it's all copper. These are crappy wheats. What do we got? Bunch of pennies we pulled out. So here's a wheat cent. Look at this guy. 1915, but damaged mint mark. There's no way to know what the mint mark was on that one. That's just a crappy coin. Could have been worth some money if it was a 15S, but that's just a garbage coin. Mini wheats, crappy wheats. Yeah, crappy wheats will get through your system a lot quicker. All right, what else we got here? 84D, 17D, those are not copper. 91 Denver. Pull these guys out and they go into the bank. 74 is a keeper. Let's see what else we got here. Some nasty looking ones, but they're copper. 78D, pretty good looking coin. Not perfect. There's an 89D for the bank. 84D. I wonder why I saved these. So 84 Denver, lots were made. Say 22D. 85. And there are billions and billions and billions of stars. Billions and billions and billions of coins. 87. 80. So 82D. Here we go. We need to weigh that one. We'll put these down in our bag here. Blonde Traveling Gypsy just got here. What are we doing tonight? We're going through pennies. We're looking at pennies. Checking out the pennies. The super rare penny that they made billions of. 15. Another 84. 2024. Pretty well chunked up. And then, of course, these junky ones here. You can actually put those back into circulation for people to find. It'd be fun. 2025 is a keeper. There's a 21P. There's an Abe Lincoln. Look at this guy. 2009. You got lots of pennies. Pennies are fun. 2009, this is the Abe Lincoln sitting on the log. Abe Lincoln log. $83D. Found a few of those with sunken mint marks. This one, not so much. It'd be fun to find a double die 83D. That struck through something there. Is that just a stain on it? Looks like a stain. Log jamming. Another Wheatie. What do we got here? We got a 19. That up over here. Keep our wheats in one area. Another Wheatie. 1928. Another Wheatie. 1945. This is a 82 large date, probably zinc. This is the Abe Lincoln, third of the 4 series. This is the Professional Life, 2009D, Professional Life, Abe Lincoln. The 88 coins. You want to look at the designer initials on the back. There's various varieties of the FG. Look at the different FG varieties on the back of the 88. Look at all the pock marks on this one. It's got a die break right over here. There's Abe in there. It's a pretty interesting coin. We're actually going to keep this one. Interesting coin on the back there. Let's get a holder for it. Tanya, have a good one. There we go. Penny Education. 1970 with a ding on it. There's 07D. 08 we just saw with the last year. Higher grades are worth something. Certified so that they stay in a environmentally controlled atmosphere. There's 2010, not MS67. 78. Another Abe Lincoln. Not sure where these pennies came from. These must have been search pennies. There's an 84. There's that 72. Look for the double die. Channel memberships. Holy cow, dynamic man. DMAC with channel memberships. Thank you so much. 72. Look for the double die. DMAC. My goodness, we've got Curank, Rhinos 3, Lucid Sketchmaster, White Roses, Melissa Lyon, Shauna, Wally Wallace Guy, Adrian Cervantes, Christian Booth, Bucko, Sean Cunningham, Deneen, Corey McGuire, GVZ 1920, Kirby Dude, Toman 85, Carl 6626, Sean Leslie, Silver Selling Machine, Uncle Adem, all new channel members. Thank you so much, DMAC. Fan-freaking-tastic DMAC. Thank you. These guys over here, type that in. Thank you, DMAC. Don't forget, channel members all get free entries every night. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Dynamic Man, super channel sponsorship. It's just a junky piece of copper there. So there's 22. 70 keeps showing up. 78. Is that a wheat penny over here we just saw? As we're zooming out. So 2010. 92. 1992. We need the A and the M in America to be touching. This is open. Looking for the touchy, but no touchy. Look at that, fantastic. Diana is always around. She's like omnipresent. 94, zinc. 82, small date. Zinc or copper are going to weigh it. This one feels like it's copper. 82 copper, small date. It's worth some money. 1960. A little bit of mint luster on that one. They all got those little spots, though, those carbon spots. It's too bad. It takes away the value. You'd rather have them turn a color than have a carbon spot. Looking for the extra V on the 22s. Never find one. 83. 88s. Here's a wheat penny and a zinc penny. So a 91 zinker and a 25 wheatie. $1970. We keep getting that same 1970. There's 81. Here's another wheat penny. This one was cleaned at 1920 San Francisco. Has the mint mark on it, but somebody cleaned it at one point. Tell by the look on it. Still 1920. Here's the first of the Lincoln pennies, the 2009. This is the log cabin one. 2009. You want to keep all those. They're low mintage, and a lot of them have been destroyed. There's 88D, 97. There's another wheat penny. This one is a 54. Canadian. Look at this one, 1965. 1965. Canadian penny. Definitely a zinker. I mean, a copper, or not a zinker. It's 2011. 86. A bunch of garbage in here that we shouldn't have kept ever. 84. I guess we're looking for the double ears and double die reverses. Here's a 24 Philadelphia. Beat up. 64s with some mint luster. Another wheat penny. This one is 1927. These are the ones that we pulled out of rolls. Looks like just put them into a bag, and then we said we'll look at them later. And today is later. Another Canadian, 1965. So we got a 65 and a 65. Double 65s. What else we got here? There's a 92. Open or closed? That's open. They're not touching. That's too bad. Need that 09D. 2010, 91. 83. We had all the pennies the other day. All the 88. Look at that one. Probably wouldn't even get counted at the coin counter. There's another one. There's the fourth one right there. That's the fourth one. That's the presidential Lincoln right there. Hard to collect now because you can't buy a bunch of rolls at the bank. They're all sitting on pennies at the bank, and they're just letting out a few at a time. If they just put them out there, they just circulate. Nobody would care. 17D. 82. I'll throw these back in. Is that a 50? A 71. Very cool. The 92 is closed. I think you saw the space there. Let me just double check it. Where'd it go? Did I throw it in the bag already? That was open. I believe it was open. Take a peek here. We'll find it. You can see the space between. Isn't that the name of the movie? The Space Between Us? Did I put it up there? I don't know where to put it. Coach, there is actually 4 different varieties of the 65 Canadian penny. Really? We got 2 different ones. We'll take a look at them. There's 4 different varieties of the 65 Canadian penny. Did not know that. Interesting. Yep, got the second bag of Wheaties, Mike. Not impressed. Not impressed. We just got lucky on the first one. I was very, very disappointed in the second one. It could have been a lot better. We got 1 crappy Indian head penny and a bunch of non-mint marked stuff from early century, but nothing. There's 1970 Canadian. Nothing of note. No early mint marked ones, even cleaned. Nothing like that. So we just got lucky in that first batch. That's what we opened here tonight first. So I don't know what to do with that one. I'll have to look for it. 92. So that's my opinion. 1913. Let me bring it back up and I'll show you. Maybe. Hold on here. I'll give him feedback. We'll give him feedback. Definitely. Definitely. So how do I go back on this one? I want to go back. I want to go back, back. I can't go back. Oh, there I went back a little bit. No. Is this us? I'm trying to go back on it so I can... It's not going to let me do it there. I wanted to take a look at it again, but that's all right. I don't believe it was closed. I think it was open. But this is why I keep all of them and never throw them back. Another wheat penny, 1929. 1983, no double die reverse. 78D. And a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, it was a fun bag to go through, other than it sucked. We had fun going through it. Just couldn't find anything of value. There's a 46. Bunch of crappy ones. We'll put these back into circulation. Other people can find them if they get penny rolls. Crappy coins for the bank. You can still get change. Some of the casinos actually still give out pennies in change when you cash your stuff. I think Silver Sevens is one. Some of the other ones where they actually have the coins come out. You can select to give it to charity if you want, but typically charity is busy dancing. The A and the M on the back of the 92s, the 99s, 98s, and 2000s, they either have the A and the M in America touching or open. So you want the 92s to be touching, and you want the others to be open. And I'll show you what that means in just a second. I'm trying to find one here. Let me take a look at it. It's an 88. Oh, cool. Got a Utah penny. Look at this. Utah and a snot Utah. Abe's got a little booger issue there. But the Utah counterstrike on the penny. Very nice. Abe's got to take care of that cold. Show me in 92 or 99. Grandpa was born in 29. It's 83. Some better looking coins, but they're all circulated. '88. 65, 68. So where can I get information on the different varieties of pennies? There's another 09, Abe Lincoln, from Canada. Five, 61s, 81s, 80s, 78. 2007, zinc. When I mix the zinc and the copper, then it makes it hard to make the poundage bags. I found that out the other day. That would be cool to mix them together and just have them in one space. But no, not a good idea. All right, let's go. Let me flip the back side over for you. 60. Here's a shield penny. That's not going to do it for us. 2010 Philadelphia. It's 86. Usually have a bunch of these. I can't believe it. When we need them, we can't find them. All right. So I'll put these down here. So on the back side of the penny is the word America, United States of America. And there's versions of them where the A and the M touch and the A and the M are open. So for the 1992s, you want the A and M touching. That's the rare variety. And for the 1998, 99, and 2000s, you want the A and M open. Here's an 83 where it's open. And there's an 84 open, like that. And so 92, you want it touching. And then the 98, 99, and 2000, you want it open. What happened is they had dies that were prepared for the proof coins put into general circulation instead. And so they got a few that ended up like that. And it's been all over the board on whether they're rare or not. Up and down, that's one of those where you didn't want to be the first guy to buy one, you want to be the first guy to sell one. I want to find one of each and show you the difference. It's 83 again, 75, 2003, all zinky, 82, 92, here we go. This is a 92. You want it to be touching. You can see that it's not touching there. There is space between the A and the M. If it was touching down to the base, big money, big money, big money. I'll show you the big money in the book. Happy Friday night, everybody. Hope you're having fun. It's all about fun and coin collecting. 1992. One too many. 92, here we go, 92, Philadelphia, with the A and the M touching, $21,000, $30,000, $51,000. That's for the uncirculated versions. The Denver one, $4,200, $8,700, and $24,000 for the uncirculated ones. So that's the one where it's close, AM. Then if you go to the other one, you got the wide AM, $30, $190 for the 99, and the $2,011. The Cheerios penny, those came in Cheerios back in 2000. They're still in the Cheerio container. Not sure how you'd figure out. Let's take a look at the 92, see if we can find a 92, because I may go back through that bag if we find that I should have kept it. 1992, 1992 D, close, AM penny. On the back side, wide. I can't see it. Open that up for us. Apparently that's the touching one. That's not touching. So you might be right. I may have to go back through all those pennies. But let's double check. I want to get a certified one. Let me find a PCGS. Show me a certified penny. $8,000 for a penny. Nice. Closed AM variety, double die. It's not close, it's open. Here's one, doesn't say, closed or open. Tied for finest registry, 1970. Yeah, they don't have any listed here, or nobody's selling them. See if anybody sold one. I don't know. Super chat, Natalie Peters. Thank you so much, Natalie Peters. Stand by. Appreciate the super chats. Put these guys down. Type away. Thank you very much. And then that's me, super chat. Appreciate the super chat. That's me. And Natalie Peters. Appreciate you. All right. We'll go back through those pennies and find them. Could have thrown away $1 million there. In here. Get this off our table so we can do some work. These guys, got a special tube for those. Tube or tub? Put it in the cup, in our loon cup. Jose Perez, thank you for the super chat. Jose Perez. Very nice. The loon cup. These Wheaties, here's our let's find our 65 Canadians. 70, 65, and 65. Look at the difference of the 65 Canadians. So 1965 Canadian penny. There's the, what do we got here? Not showing any varieties. Oh, here we go. This one is the 65 1 cent with a pointed 5 and small beads. Pointed 5 and small beads. I kind of remember these now. Okay. So let's see if we have a pointed 5 and small beads on our Canadian pennies from 1965. A blunt 5. Can't tell about the beads. Versus this one. Oh, it's the tail's the point. Tail pointed 5. Flat, 2 flat 5s on there. Shirley wants to know, she always keeps star notes? Yes, until you find out what they're worth. Some of them are worth very little, some are worth a lot. But Laura R., you know Canadian 65s? Cool. I can't tell the beads. The beads, I'd have to see one of each to decide. Is one small bead and one large? I'm afraid of beads in Vegas. There we go. We'll keep those aside as well. We'll figure that out later. Very cool. That was fun. Let me take off my glasses for a second. Grab this. Where the scissors go? Where'd the scissors go? Here they are. All right. Over here. Separate one of these and one of these. 80 and 81. So 1980 and 81 penny, nickels, and dimes. Pennies, nickels, and dimes, 1981 and 1980. Zoom out a little bit. Let's go to nickels first. 1980 nickels. So the 1939 double Monticello. Interesting. All right, cool. 78. There we go. 1980 and 81. So 1980, P&D, regular coins, If you get to MS66 on the 80D, it's $55, and the 80P is $27. The 81P is $70, and the 81D is $30. You get the 82s, prices start going up earlier. MS60 at $550, 8 for the 82P, 83P, $350, $675 to up to $155 for 83P and MS66. You get all the way down here, 98D, $100 for MS66. So the higher the grade, the better the price, of course. And some of these are grade scarcities, not the coin itself is not scarce. The 25,000 mintage matte finish nickel, $47 MS66 is what they say in here, but they sell for close to $500 in higher grade. And 25,000, that's it. That's all they made, 25,000. They're listing it for $47. So what do you think they'll list the quarter from this year, where they made 250,000, 10 times as many? Exactly. Indigenous Treasures, thank you so much. Super Chat, IT, Natalie Peters, that's me, Van H, R, Wes C, MC, ND, outstanding. Thank you so much, Indigenous Treasures Super Chat. Very nice, very nice. Cut, cut, cut. So here's the 1980 Philadelphia nickel right here. So you want to look for the ones with the full steps on the back. You can see some steps, but not full, because there's always a weak area there above the C and the E area of Monticello or Monticello. So if this was a lot better struck coin, and had all the steps on it, might be worth a big bunch of money. Regular dime. Dimes are tough. How do you grade them? What are they? Here's that 80D. Show us the high grade here. A few more steps at the same area. The C and the E areas where it's weakest. Yeah. Let's cut these up. Nice looking dollars, a little toning on them. We like that. Little toning, 80S. When I first bought these sets, I was going to break them all down and just sell rolls of the dollars, the half dollars, and all that back on eBay and make some money. Then we started giving them away. Go. Quarter, half dollar, and dollar. So some of these old mint set pennies, I think, will eventually have some really good value because they're still uncirculated. They're still protected by the air of the day. Chop, 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 chop. Go. So I went and saw my doctor today, and I believe cancer number 2 is active in my scalp. So he took out the spray stuff, and he sprayed the nitrogen all over my head and froze off a bunch of skin today. And we're going to check it in a month to see if he got it all. But I said my fear, because I had a big thing on it, big lump on it, and then it went away, but then I got small lumps all over the head. And so he felt it. He goes, yep, here we go. And so I dipped my head down, and he sprayed the whole thing, and it hurts like a son of a bitch, by the way, when they spray your head like that. 1980P, 1980D, but they got it. Hopefully they got it. We'll find out in a month. I have to go back. I hope I don't lose any hair. I didn't lose any hair during cancer, so I'd hate to lose hair with this one. But it's the easy stuff. It's the one that's caused by the sun. So, what's up, Joey Brown? How you doing? Welcome back. Said one cut off your face? Yes. Well, he did the other thing. I showed him where I had some stuff taken out years ago. He said, nope, looks good, looks good, looks good. I said, but up here, not so much. All right, 1980. I've been wearing lots of hats lately on purpose, just because. 1980D. BU. Oh, I was going to put both in there. Why did I just put one? Oh, that was the dollar. Holy crap, I can't even do this right. Susan B. Anthony. I was going to put a quarter on there. Someone's going to pick the quarter. 1980S. SBA UNC, because it's got some toning on it. Some people like toning, some people don't like toning. Take a look at the toning on this one. This is inside the container there. What's going on there? Hats make you lose your hair? Yeah, I never really wore hats, ever. Ever. Helmet when I'd play sports, but yeah, 1980. Can't even make an 8 for nothing. Thank you, D-Mac. Appreciate you. It was a heck of a day. I almost didn't go. I almost didn't go again. I almost didn't go because the big lump thing went away, and I'm like, I'm fine. And I'm like, well, maybe I should just go. Just go and check. So those of you out there that have something, go check it out. What does it hurt? I almost didn't go. Like, I'm fine. It went away. You have to go. Yep. All right, 1981, same smell. These are hard to get the pea mints in great shape. They weren't struck very good. Super chat from Braun. Thank you so much. Stand by. These were not struck very good, 1981 peas. So if you find a high grade one, grab it. Penny, there's the Susan B. Anthony. Just a poor year for striking. Yep, the quicker it's found, the better it is for getting rid of it and recovering from it. And everybody's got something. Whether you know it or not, everybody's got something going on in life. So I'm hoping as a community, we're here to support each other. And I hope that the fear of all this goes away by us having the discussions on it. Because there is a fear and a stigma and a fear of finding out. But it's better to find out and get at it than it is to hope it goes away. They've learned over the years that hope doesn't cure cancer. It helps research because you hope and you donate and you do all the different things, but you have to get in there and do something. Is it a different diet? I ate lots of purple stuff. Is it a different lifestyle? No more headbutting rhinoceroses' asses. That may cause head cancer. You don't know. And, of course, no more diet soft drink that I was drinking. And be positive, yep, and be positive. Very important to be positive. The 1981 $50, we're almost out of these. 25% of these ended up in Texas last week that we'll never see again. 1981 P&D halves. Almost did. There we go. Yep. We're just sitting there having a conversation with the doctor, and I was explaining, as a kid, used to play outside all the time. We had a tanning bed, free-for-all, up in Alaska. 1981D, back in the 80s, before anyone knew anything about this stuff. And It was so freaking cold in Alaska that we would actually go to the tanning bed to thaw out. Imagine being in there for 30 minutes, thawing out. What that did to you. It's a whole new kind of stink when you get out of a tanning bed after 30 minutes. Lagging? Oh, I hope you're not lagging. This is the 81D and S. 81D. S. Come on, baby. All right, more stuff. Like I said, we're almost done with these. There's very few left. Very few left. Some left, but very few. There's the 1976 quarters, same deal. These came out of the 75 mint set. Those are available, last ones. All right, we get the bronze super chat. The super bronze. Thank you, Braun. I got the following fabulous folks. McPuddin, IT, Wessa, McMell, Florida Loon News, Beach, All Day Guy, Shri, Keon, OG, Raymond, BLB, Angie, Firefly, The Stripper, Stephanie, Vanessa, Extogen, Steve Miller, Nate Dogg, Mrs. Cash, Sirloon, The Baby, Mount Billy and Royce, Georgie, Ashley, Alexis, BDPS, English Pool. There's a C or C, LVPE, Joey B, BOC, Wild Thing, The Duke, Mish, and David H. Very nice. Thank you so much. Bronze Super Chat. And got a Diana Double Dip coming up. Another Double Dip. Diana Double Dip. The real Double Dip coming up right now. Right here in our shoe. Diana Double Dip. Add a wheel. Go back to wheel 1. Let's do it. Gonna double up. Enjoy the Diana Double Dip song. The original. Where'd it go? The original Diana Double Dip. While I go wash my hands. Moments away. Enjoy. Or not. Hold on. How about some volume? That was the mime version. Here we go. There we go. Be right back.
She's up for a good time. Sometimes it's a double entendre. Don't have to say it, you already know. And I just love to watch you play. I just love to watch you play. I love to watch you play. Diana double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip. Diana double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip. Diana double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip. Diana double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip. She's always up for a good time. Yeah, she's up for a good time.
I have it up on good authority that Diana is always up for a good time. On good authority, we've heard that. We have a trusted source. We believe in the source, and therefore we will go with the source. All right, let's go to wheel number 1 and copy the entire friggin' wheel. This is everybody. Here we go, double dipping. Before we double dip, we just got a super chat. Let me take care of that real quick. Snuck it in before the double dip. I like it. Here we go, SLS with a super chat, double dipping. Beat the double dip. Thank you, SLS. R. G. K. Thank you, SLS. Super chat. Jose Perez coming in. Jose Perez, thank you so much. Super chat for Jose Perez. Thank you very much. Mountain Billy says, please dupe the Bronster. Mountain Billy says, dupe the Bronster. Let's see if I can do this. Dupe the Bronster. Let's see if I can find the Bronster. Down at the bottom? Might have been down at the bottom. Let's see here. Nope, we'll just do it again. Stand by. We're going to dupe the Bronster. Real Bronze, super chat. Shri, Keon, OG. Van H. Cool, duped. Consider it duped. And now get ready to dupe it again because it's Diana double dip time. All the way back to the top. Here we go. Grab everybody and go. Double dip. Get ready for channel members to go on. Got a lot of new channel members tonight. New chances to win. Control copy. Go to wheel number 2. Double dipping right in front of your eyes. Boom, baby. There we go. If you're new to the channel, you get a chance to be on the wheel here in just a second. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. You'll have a chance to win some prizes coming up, including your choice of a 1977 Indian head-looking penny, 1 ounce copper, a Standing Liberty quarter, 1 ounce copper, a Buffalo, 1 ounce copper. Those will be available tonight. 1986 uncirculated quarter with the Denver mint mark. All right, let's go to wheel number 3 for our channel members. Also, a channel subscriber is going to hit you up with the subscriber only mode right now. Customization. It's after midnight on the East Coast, which means Loonfest is now 7 days away, July 18th at English Hotel at 7 p.m. So Saturday night, the 18th at 7 p.m. at the English Hotel, Loonfest pool party. We'll have stuff and things for you. The Loonfest pool party, 7 days away. Thank you, RB03, for the super chat. All right, let me go over here and we do this to our, see what our subscriber count is. Show me, oh, it's not there. There it is. Subscriber count is 10,919. Can we get to 10,920? I'm sure we can. Here we go. It's all the channel members. Let's do it. All the channel members. Download. Open it up. Uncle Adem all the way down to DMAC. There we go. Control copy. Fantastic. Back to the wheel. There we go. Control V. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go, baby. All right, are you a channel subscriber? Not a member, but a subscriber. You can type one of two things. You can type an open AM or a closed AM for subscribers only. Open AM or closed AM. Open AM or closed AM. Anyone know what that means? Let me show you what it means. Let's go back to... There he goes. Mike McIntosh knows. There we go. Mike McIntosh gets 2 entries for showing us. Mike, M-C-I-N-T-O-S-H, M-C-I-N-T-O-S-H. There we go. Thank you so much. BMTX, kind of that. Wild thing. Okay, you guys weren't paying attention. There's a whole thing on the open and closed AM, so... That's kind of what I'm trying to do, is reinforce the knowledge right here. I would not be a very good school teacher. Spotted. So what I was looking for is someone typing in or like that. That's what I was looking for. Nanner Boppers knows. Very cool. You're supposed to pay attention, yes. Yes, you were. A little bit. Pill Cosby, 4-month channel member. Holy cow, Pill Cosby. Good to have you here. Thank you for you. Yeah, either way, that's fine. Klaus, good to see you. Thank you. Yep, subscribers only here. No, good to have you here, Mike. Thanks for joining us. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, now we're also going to go to add a wheel right here. I'm going to type in some names. Here we go. Ron, DMAC. Oops. Kitty Mister. Ron. Very cool. DMAC. Very nice. Then we go over to, where are we at? Where's our live stream? Write these names down. What kind of cake? Birthday cake. Big birthday cake. Somebody's birthday. Play those commercials. We love those commercials. Is it a Tres Leches or a Dos Leches cake? Melody, we'll wait for you. We're going to do a few things here before we get to you. Moments away. It's got to do its thing here. Chocolate cake is good, yes. Full sheet birthday cake. Usually it's a fantastic cake. Is this our 9th year of doing it? It's our 9th year of Loonfest, right? Love and life, please dupe the subscribers. You got it. Stand by. Wheel number 2. Here we go. There's Mike McClintosh, down to Bill Cosby and Klaus. Control copy. Very nice of you to do that. Boom, baby. And then love and life. Thank you. Very nice. All right, here we go. Chat. To all our folks that were nice to support us tonight. DMAC. There's Natalie Peters, Kevin Hall, Angie, Indigenous, IT, DMAC, Laura R, Mountain Billy, Laura R, DMAC, Natalie Peters. That's me. Jose Perez. IT. SLS. Jose Perez. Mountain Billy. Bill Cosby. Love and Life. Nanner Boppers. David Helka. Coach, I appreciate the knowledge I picked up from you because I have learned stuff. Cool. Hopefully there's some learning there. Holy cow, 10 channel members from Braun. Thank you. My goodness, to see who the new channel members are too. Gotta get you on the wheel. Thank you. So super chat from Nanners. And the next 5 to say Nanner. Or Nene. Got Vanessa. That's me. Aniko. BMTX. SLS. Uncle Cliff. Allie Peters. Nate Dogg. Eternal Revenue. Spotted Taint, and Laura R. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, we have Wasamata. Please add the 10 new members to the wheel. You got it. Wasamata. And the 10 new channel members to the wheel coming up. Thank you, David Helka. Get to do double dip on the new members. Thank you, Bronze. We got Fallen Angel Dragon. Fallen Angel Dragon. Just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. Thank you for Wasamata double dipping here. Then HCHAU. We've got Ryan Moyer, new channel member. Jules Elite. Very cool. Joseph Gross. Followed by Plain Sharks. Sharks on a Plane. Very cool. And the South Valley Vato. South Valley Vato. Very cool. Thank you for that. Oh, we got one more. Winkleton Buffalo. Kelton Buffalo. Okay. Buffalo. Very nice. Very nice. Nate Dog says wheel. Wheel. On the wheel. You got it. Thank you so much, Nate Dog. David Helka. Nanner. Bopper. SLS. Jose Perez. Mount Billy, that's me. Or R. IT. And GIE. Kevin Hall. NP. Bill Cosby. Very cool. All right. David Helka quoting Samuel L. Jackson. Great in the movie Goodfellas. All right. Fantastic. Oh, wait. I keep bumping into this damn thing. All right, we had, what else do we have? We had all this stuff here. Gotta get an alligator out. Need a gator. Gator does play. A gator coin. Gator Select. It's the gold and silver coins of Naples. Gator, alligator coin. Get in there. Coach, you forgot the 5 that Nanner said. What was that? What did I forget? What did I forget? The ones that said nay or whatever it was, those are all on there. I did like 12. Was there something else I missed? Let me know. No, I got her super chat. We did her super chat. Yeah, I did like 12 or 13. Put me on there, Coach. You got a Carla Pence. Sorry, Carla Pence. I said Carl Pence. Carla Pence. There you go. You're on there. Just like that. When the thumb goes up, just like that. I got 100 likes. Nice. You got a nanner. Is there anyone else that's in gray? Who's got a gray name? would like to be on the wheel. Let me know if you got a gray name. We'll put you on the wheel right now. What's up, Mike Cav? Good to see you. Carla gets another one since I did the name wrong. There you go. Carla Pence, not Carl Pence. Go. There we go. All right, these are going to show up randomly. You won't know when they're coming in. One's a 43 and one's a 44. You won't know when it's coming in. You'll have no idea. What's up, Jeff? Randolph. Good to get you here. Very nice. I have no idea when these are coming in. They may just show up on the board. Fresh brisket on the board. A couple of the 2025s, the P and the D, still available. They're going fast. We're almost out. I put the rest back in the bank, just so you guys know. So there's no more. There's 95, 97, 82 P and D nickels, the 2026 nickel with the 1776, 2026. Got the 80 quarters, half dollars. There's a P nickel and a D nickel. You get your choice between the P or the D nickel. Those are available. We have one Ike dollar, 1977 D, courtesy of our good friend Hector Martinez. And 79 Susan B. Anthony. What's this back here? Not that one. Is it this one? Pull out the good stuff. You bought you bought Juckies. You bought I can't even say it. Holy shit. You bought jerky at Buc-ee's. What's up, Sleepy Bird's Nest? Sleepy Bird's Nest. On the wheel. Look at that. Fresh brisket on the board. I actually applied for a job at Buc-ee's today for a general manager position at their one of their stores, just to see if I'd get a call back. And they pays a lot more than I make here in Vegas. And on my thing, why you should be selected, I said I do a mean fresh brisket on the board, and I've got clothing from the original Buc-ee's that I went to in Waller, Texas, and I can name all the different jerkies without having to look at the board. And I think that the cinnamon beaver nuggets are the best. I'm hoping that that was the question that gets me over the top. So we'll see if I get any kind of a callback. Be awesome to be a Buc-ee's guy. Good in a beaver costume. There we go. All right. Look at this. A 2009 D Lincoln Log. Uncirculated penny. Someone said they needed one of those. Got a wholly half dollar. The 23 extra V, we're not going to put it out there, but this thing's $160 now, is what the book says. We happen to have two of those. All right. I like beaver. I didn't type it that way. Yeah, we'll see if they get a hold of me. But their pay scale is immense, and yeah, I would change my career path to be a GM of a Buc-ee's. I wouldn't mind it. The one thing I don't have is they wanted to know the highest volume retail you've done, and mine was less than $500,000, because they do in a store they probably do 5 to 10 million a year, if not more. And so the idea of you got to keep up with that, but that's easy enough to do. They do pay very well. Starting GM wage is $275,000 a year. Yeah, they put me a lot closer to home, but still quite a ways away. Like, how could you turn down $275,000 a year? You can't. But they're going to hire someone who's been in their business for a long time. They're just not going to hire somebody outside. So it's not going to happen, but it's fun to try. It's fun to try, that's all. I'm giving it a shot. You miss all the shots you don't take. Weedman the Great, thank you. Got the 2025S. A few of those dollar coins. Again, the Susan B's here, 79D, 79S. And one of the tennis ladies, Althea Gibson. All right. I missed your last what? Yeah, it starts at 275. Crazy money. They were hard on the beaver last night. Exactly. Your last comment? Let's go back to your last comments. I found a penny the other day that looks exactly like gold. Cool. It could be the metal mix on it. That's fantastic. Uncle Cliff hooked us up with the 2026P Washington quarters. You can pick one of those. Thank you, Uncle Cliff. 2026 Philadelphia Washington quarters available. Got a couple of them from Uncle Cliff. We got some Buffalo nickels tonight. If you like Buffalo nickels, we got some Buffalo nickel dates there. I'll put these guys back in here. Let's get going. Guys over here, and let's do it. If we hit the four spin, there we go, four spin. The Duke, Plain Sharks, Grand Willie. Holy shit. Jose Perez, D-Mac. What the hell did I do there? So Jose Perez, you get a pick. D-Mac gets 4 picks. Holy shit. So we got the Duke, Plain Sharks, Grand Willie, Jose Perez, and 4 D-Macs. Because I can't type. You have a Grand Willie? Holy crap. I was hitting the dash instead of the enter. That's what happened there. Oh my God. Those are supposed to be enters and those are dashes. Can you get the alligator coin, Jose Perez? Yes, you can. Jose Perez, alligator coin winner. Figure out where I put it. Alligator coin winner, Jose Perez. Figure out what I did with those. I'll just get another one here for you. We're doing a sports card live tomorrow. Sports cards live tomorrow during the daytime. I've got my boxes ready to go through one last time before I seal them up and ship them back to Texas. We'll pull out some really good stuff. You put it in an envelope. Oh, that's right. The other guys, the hot chick from the hot chick dude. So Gator was the Will Ferrell character who is married to the hot chick and the other guys. There it is, right there. Thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. No panic. But the phone has 10% power and it's shut down. That was very nice of the phone. No panic. All right, we're back. We have no the Duke, no Plain Sharks, no Grand Willie. D-Mac is 4 picks. 4 picks for D-Mac. Look at that. 4 picks. I have to go in here to wheel 4 and fix it. Hitting the wrong damn button. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. We bequeath. Okay, hold on here. We got some bequeath. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. D-Mac is bequeathing. Here we go. Alligator coin to Island Jenny. Island Jenny gets an alligator coin bequeathed from DMAC. Here we go. First one. Island Jenny gets an alligator coin. Very nice. Bequeath a pick to Belly Love and to Wild Thing. And then you get a copper coin. I like it. Dynamic Man sharing the love. So Island Jenny. All right, is Belly Love here. Belly Love, what would you care for? Belly Love gets to pick. What would you like, Belly Love? Belly Love is a picker. A copper, we have the Indian Head Penny. There we go. Got the Indian Head Penny one. We've got the Buffalo, and we've got the Standing Liberty Quarter one. Any of those toot your horn. Which one would you care for? Belly Love. Oop, there we go. The Indian Head Penny it is. Belly Love, you got it. And then Wild Thing. Wild Thing, you're next. Wild Thing. Good song indeed. What's up, Tundra Mike? Thank you for the book. It's freaking awesome. So full of knowledge. You got in the copper for DMAC. Take a random one for DMAC here. Wild Thing, you'll take a Buffalo Copper. Cool. There we go for Wild Thing, Buffalo Copper. Then just a random one for DMAC. A random one, randomly selected. Random coin. Let me find a holder for it. Randomly. There we go. Congratulations, DMAC. And did I just do Wild Thing? I did, but where did I put it? I want to make sure I have it before I put it away. Wild Thing said the Buffalo Copper. And I put the Buffalo Copper where? Oh, right up here. I didn't do it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. All right, all right, all right. The third name on the wheel this time can pick one of these two blank envelopes. The third name on the wheel can pick one of these two blank envelopes if they'd like. The third name on the wheels. Here we go. Spinning the wheels. Mike Rose, Juliet Elite, or Jules Elite, KKO DMAC. Amazing. Mike Rose, are you here? Ron will be steaming too. Yeah, streaming and steaming. The 79 SBA. We have the D or the S. The D or the S. Which one would you care for? The D or the, I'd pick the S, but which one would you care for? Or the one that's, the other one that's right here with the clean D. There's the D or the S or the clean D, your choice. DS or clean D. The S it is. Good deal. Grab that S. Micros. All right, Jules Elite, are you here? KKO DMAC, are you here? I already duped the subscriber wheel. Vanessa H. been bequeathed from KKO DMAC to Vanessa H. What would you care for, Vanessa H? Your pick. Vanessa H. bequeathed from DMAC. That's the third wheel is the one that's all channel members. So I didn't change any of those names. So whatever it says on the third wheel is exactly what it is. That's the channel members. Have a good one, Jeff. Thanks for being here. Lasso Kids lurking. Nice. Copper round, we have remaining this guy right here, the Standing Liberty Quarter Copper round. Fantastic. Winner, Vanessa H. Very nice. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Florida Loon News, Minnesota Picker and Leslie Sims. Florida Loon News, Minnesota Picker and Leslie Sims. Florida Loon News, Minnesota Picker, Leslie Sims. Angie, Indigenous Treasures and Bruce Steele. Angie, Indigenous Treasures and Bruce Steele. Come on down. Angie, Indigenous Treasures and Bruce Steele. Coppers are gone, correct. For you, I could find another one. I think I've got a gator, and I've got a couple of these buffaloes left. Would you like a buffalo or a gator? I can hook you up. Buffalo or gator for Angie? Buffalo it is. Indigenous treasures, what would you like? What's up, Luis? Luis, good to have you here. For you, I can do another one. I got a gator. Would you like a gator? Indigenous. Do a gator if you'd like. You got it. Gator it is. Thank you. Appreciate you. Coming in strong and playing hard. Score. Very cool. Is Bruce Steele here? Come in, Bruce Steele. All right, one more here. On this one, everything's available up here. Ike, the whatever, your choice, everything's available this time. Here we go, spinning the wheels. Everything's available, starting from the bottom up picking on this one. We're reversing it, bottom up. Angie, Nathan C., Wes C., and Steve Miller. Angie, Nathan C., Wes C., and Steve Miller. A plain envelope, left or right? Left it is. Congratulations, Angie. No one gets to know what's in there. This is the 1943 Mercury dime. Silver Mercury dime, 1943. 44 times face value. Is Nathan Coiner here? Nathan C., come on in. Oh no, gotta fix the tape real quick. All right, Wes C., what would you like? Wes C. It does show up, Tammy. You got the little box right there. You're a member and a subscriber and all that. Yes, it's right there, Tammy Scratch. Is Wes C. here? Excuse me, Wes C. And then Steve Miller. Coach, can I get the other plain envelope? Yes, you may. It's the 1944 Wes C. There we go. 1944. Steve Miller. What would you care for? Are the American Samoa and Mariana Island quarters available? Yes, they are. The Northern Mariana Islands and American Samoa quarters are available. Stand by. Let's set you up with success here. American Samoa and Northern Mariana Islands. Come on, baby. Guam, Northern Mariana, Northern Marinara. We'll find them. We got them. We got them here somewhere. Cool. I know where they are. Up there. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Oh, we're going to knock everything over. That's all right. We're going to make it happen here. There we go. Is that a D or a P? There's the P. We're going to try to find a better P for the Marinara Islands. Then we got the Samoa coming up. It's our best P so far. Is that a P? Could be a P. Nope, that's a D. We got a better D. That's also a D. Dropping stuff. I think it had an effect on me today. My equilibrium is unequal. Samoa. I know we had plenty of Samoas yesterday. And more Samoas than a Girl Scout. For those of you who know what kind of cookies Girl Scouts sell, that would be funny to you. It's Guam. I know we got them. I know we got them. Guam again. We had them yesterday, right? You got to be here. Interesting. Kind of fun. Oh, there's one. American Samoa. That's the D. It might be the only one we have right now. There's one. Try to find the other one, if it's here. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. DC. And there we go. So I got 3 of the 4 right now. Get you 3 of the 4. 3 of the 4. Do you keep them in the 2x2s or do you put them in a book? Which way do you prefer them? Steve Miller. In a book. Okay, I'll send them this way then. Very cool. Well, thank you all very much for being here tonight. We'll do again tomorrow during the daytime, sports cards, and nighttime we'll have rolls and nickels and quarters tomorrow. I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to sleep it off and have some fun. Thank you all so very much. We'll catch you on the flippity flop. Steve Miller. There we go. Very nice, y'all. Have a good one. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.